And I like, I want to give her Gloria, but I need for people to understand. She said me a stalker. I would never stalk her. Me not definitely, I never search her.
But you're confessing.
Foota has been stalking me. He denied those allegations. He has been stalking me. Foota drive past my house. I live on a dead-end road. Foota drive past my house. Put Foota in car for all 4 hours out of my yard gate. Him don't have a reason for be there. You understand? I know.
Wagwan people, remember them always say a 2 side to the story. Viewers and sub, welcome. If you watch the video, don't subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. Also like, share and comment. Tell another friend and another friend. Make them come join the channel. Viewers and sub, I-Shawna we are going to talk about. Remember them always tell us you have a 2 side to the story. I already go on the Foota side already when Foota say him leave. But viewers and sub, we are making to hear I-Shawna side and then uno tell my phone opinion who leave.
No lie, nah, tell ya so. Hottest TV are the realest GTV. Not true. Are the real I watch. Not true. Every thugs and every girl I watch. Not true. When we say TV, we say the realest GTV. Not true. No lie, nah, tell ya so. Not true. Realest GTV. Fire up.
Crosses, blow me and cut your losses. If you no matter what the cost is, couldn't put up with you on your shot.
The people, remember we already dropped the Foota hype interview already, you know, or Foota hype talk theme side. So viewers and sub will have the I-Shawna side now because them always tell us a 2 side to the story. So we have the I-Shawna side. So just want to know buckle up, sit back and listen. Make I-Shawna tell you no fair side. Okay, viewers and sub, I mean, I want the body come over here, come and talk about a whole story this. I want to know people business, make you know everything. Viewers and sub, just sit back, buckle up and listen, I-Shawna.
Have you back?
Happy to be here.
So back then you were very cagey about what caused the breakup.
Yes, of course, because, you know, I was in a 9-year relationship with someone that I really loved, you know, and things just never work out. And I decided to move on with my life. I was in an abusive relationship. I didn't want to disclose that to the entire Jamaica because at the same time, you know, this is somebody I still loved. Although I decided to move on, it was still someone that I still loved, and I didn't want him to look any particular way in front of Jamaica.
Okay. So you were still loving him?
No, not right now.
Not right this minute,
not
but
right
you were
now.
loving him
at that
after
time,
the
you know,
breakup.
me and him broke up in January. When everybody knew about it, it was in March. You know, but yeah, we break up, yes, but we still never need to disclose all of the personal issues why we break up, you understand? So that was it. I didn't want to disclose that at the time. But, you know, for him to come out like that, it was very degrading. It was very embarrassing, you know, and for you to come out with lies and allegations against me, I wasn't appreciating that.
Okay, so all these things he was saying, he was talking about sexual deviance. You wanted to deviate from the normal intercourse that you would have and to do something that he wasn't into.
First of all, Winfred,
yes,
all I'm saying about that is he's saying that I broke up with him because of oral sex. No, I don't know which woman of them right mind. I got be with a man where I take care of them. I do everything where, you know, where you need for doing a relationship. I don't know anybody who would really break up with someone because of oral sex. To me, that's pathetic, and I think it's crazy. And, you know, the worst part is actually people are kind of believing it, you know, and that's why I decided to speak up because I'm not going to make Foota destroy me.
Okay.
I work very hard.
So, but he was also alleging that group sex was a part of it.
And that is a lie. And that is a lie.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
Outright lie.
That is a lie because just Foota's whole persona, him as a person, for him to still be working in a company where I am doing all these crazy things and the way him can run back at Mr. Bogdanovich like a mongrel dog. What that's about him character. You understand? So for you to come out and I would rather him just keep it real and just be real. But the whole problem with this is I decided to take on my career for the betterment of my future and the betterment of my son. I was in a relationship where I was unhappy. I gave 9 years to someone, and I was giving them all of me, and I was leaving myself. I wasn't going for my dream. You understand what I'm saying? And I decided to take control of my life, and that is where the problem came in.
Okay, so what was the big reason for the breakup?
There are numerous reasons, but the main reason is I was in an abusive relationship for 9 years.
Physical abuse?
Physically. When I met Foota, I was 18 years old.
Okay.
And him basically control my mind. You know how that is. You understand? Most of my family are overseas, along with the fact that he knew that I loved him.
So you feel you were manipulated by
I was
him?
manipulated. And now since I'm out of the situation, that is how I know that I was manipulated. And because of what he has been doing,
okay,
this is proving to me that I am so
happy.
So
you were being abused all that time?
I was being abused. I was being abused.
So why did you stay with,
I mean, number one, we share a child together. That is the first thing. And, you know, people might not understand. It's some kind of cliche, but it's not really something that you just get up and say, okay, I'm going to leave. You try to give it your best. And this was somebody that I really loved. And, you know, you think it's going to change. You really think within yourself that it's going to change. No, this is somebody, of course, I'm not take it from Foota. He do a lot for me. And I appreciate everything that he has done for me. But the price that I had to pay, that I had to pay behind closed doors, and I had to still come out and put a smile on my face and act like everything is okay. You know, and I just thought that this was just too much. I could not take it anymore. And after 9 years, waiting for not 1 or 2 or 3, 9 long years, I gave this person, you know, and I decided that this is it.
All right. One of the big allegations Foota made in the interview last week was that Scatter confessed to a relationship with you, a sexual relationship.
Okay, first of all, Winfred, the first thing Foota is saying is that basically, oh, Scatter is my friend. Foota and Scatter is not friends. Everybody is co-workers. So if he's close with Scatter, I am close. I am actually closer to Scatter than Foota. Me and Scatter are friends. Foota and Scatter are co-workers, right? At the end of the day...
So, but were you friends before him or during the time?
Since
you went to
the company.
Downtown.
Yeah, and we both were there at the same time.
Okay.
You understand? But what I'm trying to say is I was separated from Foota since January. You understand? And it's now September. At the end of the day, when Foota and me got into our disputes and stuff like that, Scatter is the only person that is always there for me. That is my friend. That is somebody that I go to for advice. That is somebody who have my back. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, things happen. It's a part of life. And at the end of the day, I was single. So I am a woman. Scatter was single. No, me and Foota were over. We have been finished since January.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And I ended up falling for someone because of the fact that that person is always there for me for support. That person is always there for advice, anything. He's my friend. And things happen, it's a part of life.
Okay.
You understand? But Foota is trying to paint this picture in the media as if, okay, Scatter was my BFF and me and him used to cross the road and I-Shawna just... No, it was not like that. You understand? So just keep it real. At the end of the day, I'm a grown woman. I don't have to explain anything to anybody. Scatter is a grown man. And at the same time, we were both single. So
at that time?
Yeah, at that time, we were both single.
Because you say you fall for him, meaning that you're in love with Scatter.
We are friends.
Okay. So there's a relationship now officially with Scatter.
Well, I don't need to disclose all of that or anything. All I'm saying is things happen and it's a part of life and you can't control everything what happens in your life.
Did he accept the breakup?
Well, we broke up since January.
Yes.
And it didn't become public until March. You understand? At first, yeah, I'm going to accept it because I tell him so we left enough time. You understand? But after a while, and he saw that I was really serious, that was when the problem came in. You know what I mean? And, you know, my career, I started taking it serious. But even after we broke up, we got into this huge fight. And he beat me up, and that was the day when I knew that, you know, this is it. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Because at the end of the day, me, I work for my career. I don't need fear in a war and fight and puss and dog lifestyle.
Okay.
You understand? I just get fed up by it, and I mean, enough is enough. And this man, he knows what he has done for me. He came on the show, and he's brushing it off and playing it down and talking about, oh, we were in physical... No, I cannot fight Foota. Foota is almost 300 pounds. You understand? I was being abused.
Okay.
You understand? I was being cheated on. And I cannot speak when I am being cheated on. You understand? I was with someone that my loyalty became slavery. Because I am hearing how much you do for me every day. I cannot leave you. Yeah, because him do a lot for me and me appreciate it. But at the same time, there's but so much. What more am I for do? What more am I for do? It must be a point where I go say, listen, this is it. And I decided to walk away from it, and that is where World War III started.
When you walked away, in March or in January?
When I made it public.
When you made it public in March.
Yes, and when I decided to walk away, that is where the problem lies. And also, when my company, Downsound Records, was my pillar of strength,
yes.
They were there for me, holding me up. Because as I said before, I don't have much family here. And Foota knows this. And that's what he used all these years. He used that to his advantage. No, I was with a company. They stood up for me. They didn't get into my personal life, but I knew at the end of the day, they had my back if I needed somewhere. You know, they had my back in certain situations. And that was where the problem came in. Because he wished that was not the case. When he couldn't get to abuse me anymore, when he could not get to manipulate me anymore.
They were protecting you, the people at Downsound?
That's how my company is. As I said before on my last interview, everybody is a family.
So wait a minute. All of what was said last week about all these sexual deviants and group sex and so on were made up?
That all of what Foota is saying.
Why? Why does he want to damage you?
Because what he's trying to say is basically, Winfred, let me keep it real, him build me so him can destroy me. Him don't want him to prosper if an theme name can say, all right, I'm input I-Shawna.
He wanted you back? Did he want to continue the relationship?
Of course, Foota want to continue.
Him not let go?
I don't know if him let go or not.
Two sides to the story at all given time. That the grandmother always tell you, say a two sides to the story. You know, I already hear Foota side already. This is I-Shawna side. You get me? Woman not tell lie. You get me? They might lie 1 and 2 times, but woman not tell lie. So, I-Shawna, I make you finish a story for the viewers and the sub them because I already give them Foota side already, you know. So your side. So my viewers gonna just sit back and listen more I-Shawna.
Want to continue the relationship?
Of course, Foota want to continue.
Him not let go?
I don't know if him let go or no. And that was another reason why I had to do my songs. My song called Restraining Order. I had to do it because the thing is what people don't understand, you know. People are saying that I was looking at hype off of Foota while I recorded that song. But me and Foota broke up since March, and I never once came out to the media. I never once told anybody what I was going through.
Okay.
You understand? If me don't want to look at hype off of Foota, I do them song there from March. It is now September, and me and Foota break up in January. That is 9 months ago, and I never thought about doing a song. Foota has been stalking me. He denied those allegations. He has been stalking me. Foota drive past my house. I live on a dead-end road. Foota drive past my house. Put Foota in car for all 4 hours. Out of my yard gate. Him don't have a reason for be there. You understand? I know the person that I have been dealing with over the 9 years. I know the abuse that I have been a part of. I have been threatened by Foota before, saying that if I move on with my life or if I leave him, he would kill me and he would kill himself. I wasn't going to take that lightly. I went to go and get a restraining order. When I went to go and get a restraining order, first week, you know, you got the first week, then you fill out, you write up your, you know, and they told me to come back to see the judge 2 weeks after. I went to go and see the judge. It was such a long process. I was there for like 2 hours. At the end of the day, I'm an artist. I had other engagements and I had to leave. But this was still something that was bothering me because I did not feel safe. You understand what I'm saying? What I decided to do was make awareness of my situation that I was going through. Because remember, Winfred, when me and Foota broke up, I never told the public that we weren't talking. When I did my last interview, Foota couldn't even call my phone. You understand what I'm saying? We were not friends, but that was nobody's business at the time.
Well,
so me never want
Foota, that clear in our
me
interview,
never want Foota come hurt me and then nothing come out of it. So I decide to make Jamaica know say me I be stalked and me I go get a restraining order. That means say if a pin touch I-Shawna, you know say for find Foota. Because nobody would know that I was going through this. You understand what I'm saying? So me recording that song Restraining Order was because of the fact that I was tired of it. I wanted people to know what I was going through. And also, Foota has been slandering my name. Him got every studio for try to degrade my name. Him up on social media.
He says you're a good mom. He's giving you that. He's conceding that you're a very good mom. How are you protecting the child in this time from all of this?
Okay. Well, personally speaking, when I did my songs Restraining Order, my song, it don't even call Foota name. That is the first thing. I don't say I'm degrading Foota name in any type of way. If me even say Foota cock up in Bigfoot and a snore, but not say nothing where the old Jamaican don't know. Everybody know Foota foot big. So what Foota is talking about Restraining Order, Foota knows that that is not even the first song I wrote for him. I wrote songs about our relationship and what I've been going through, but people always thought that everything was good. My song Murderer was about Foota. And he never carried on like this, but because Restraining Order is getting so much of a buzz, and his quest is to destroy me. He don't want to see me shine. That is why he might try come out now and attack them ungrateful, and he might talk all of them something. I don't know what else I do. I try my best, 9 years, Foota is the reason why my child is going to have to look back 10 years from now and see all those disgusting things that he's saying about me. That is not my doing, that's his doing. When Foota is beating me in front of my child, you understand what I'm saying? That is not my doing. He's not thinking about his child when he's beating me in front of his son. I decided to leave because at the end of the day, listen, me rather take myself out of the situation because, listen, I don't want my son growing up thinking that that is okay. It's not okay. I was wrong. I'm going to take the blame because I shouldn't have stayed with him for 9 years. But who feels it knows it. Sometimes you're in a situation, only when you're in it, you can understand. And I know that other women are out there right now that's probably scared to leave, for various reasons. You might not have the money, you might not feel secured, you might feel threatened like you're going the person, because you have the abusive men out there that might threaten you, because I was in that situation, scared to leave. But I just want them to know, say, listen, you can leave, because when I left Foota, me did willing to give up everything. I was willing to give up my career if I had to, because I was not...
You were scared but left.
I was scared, but I just could not take it anymore.
You found the courage
I found the courage to leave. And that's what I did, and that is the big problem. That is the problem, because Foota feel like if him can't have me not for reach nowhere in a life. I just decide there right now. So all you see him come and attack and try and make me look like the worst person. Anybody with sense would know that Foota is just being bitter and he's being angry. Because I never dirty to him all this time. All these years, I never dirty. Last year when him engaged to me in an event, when him knows me that I say no, but I didn't want to take shame face all the time, I never said no, because I was being abused at that time. We were still in an abusive relationship. I was about to leave, and he decided to propose to me in front of his event. I'm not going to say no.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I still tried to make it work, Winfred. But after me and Foota said, all right, we're going to start a clean slate, 1 month after that, I'm going to Foota car and find condom wrapper. This man is not serious. There's but so much. I can go on for days here, but what I'm trying to say is this. Foota, don't come in the public and try to make I-Shawna seem like a bad person. Yes, you do a lot for me, but me do a lot for you too. Okay. Talk about the stuff that I have done for you. I have been there for you. Every time when you mess around with people, I-Shawna has been there. I've given you 9 years. You understand? And you have done a lot for me, and I just believe that in a relationship, when two people are in a committed relationship, it's an obligation. I should be there for you, and you should be there to support me. That is how it is. So don't come on TV and talk about what you do for I-Shawna. Like say I-Shawna never do for you too. I-Shawna has done for you too. I-Shawna has been there for you too, so just give me my credit. He came on here last week, and he admitted to being very promiscuous and cheating, like it was nothing.
Yes.
He has been blessed with the opportunity to work with Downsound Records, which is a very prominent company, and he's getting paid millions of dollars each year. And since he has been to Downsound 2.5 years, he accumulated 3 cars. And I said to Foota, listen, no, we have to go get a house. I've been saying this before, but after, we get engaged, I say, babe, listen, you see, the next time you get your money, you take pay down on a house instead of go buy a next car. You understand? Foota, on the other hand, he went behind my back, and he decided to buy a BMW for the sake of the hype and the sake of looking good in front of dancehall. When enough days we don't even have food in our fridge, I'm not ashamed for talk right now, Me I keep it real. But now come tell no lie, I just decide say me I gotta just air it all right now. That really hurt me, and that showed me that you are selfish and you're not thinking about me and your child. Because at the end of the day, if I say we need security for our future, for the sake of our son, and you're going to use your money and go buy a BMW for iPhone people and we really and truly don't have it, that day was another day when I decided, no, me, I have to take my future in hand. Me, I have to take my son's future in hand. And that is when we decide, say, listen, me I go for my own. And I'm trying to go for mine. And this is the same person, Foota, that I've been with for 9 years, supporting him, trying to destroy me. You understand? And this is not no joke thing. This is a real life situation that I'm going through. You understand? And it's very emotional for me because if it was a stranger trying to bring me down, I would not care. Because I've had many times when I could have came out and bash Foota. I mean, I say nothing about him that bad in a song. What I say about him, so? Fear degrade me like this.
Okay.
I want the government to understand that with the whole restraining order thing, I think they need to kind of tighten up in that area because hadn't I not been a public figure, I couldn't have brought awareness to my situation. And you have other women out there.
So it's up to now you have not gotten...
Well, I am in the process, but I would have to do it through a lawyer.
Okay.
You understand? And since the whole uproar and the excitement, him kind of leave me a little bit because Foota is kind of somebody with a lot of pride. So you see, because the whole streets, I say, yeah, stalk I-Shawna or whatever, him going to kind of leave me a little bit. I'm still going to get it because you never know. You understand? But I am saying that you have women out there that they're not popular. And this is the same reason why women are getting killed every day. Because they go out there and they try to get a restraint. And the process is unbelievable. It's very, very hard. And that is why I had to put it in the newspaper and let people know what I was going through. This was my cry for help because I never want to do it. But what am I going to do? Make Foota hurt me and not come out of it? And I just want Foota to just stop living a lie. Stop trying to make I-Shawna look like the worst person because you know me are the best thing whatever happened for you. And it no matter how much pretty girl where I'm not talk about, I'm coming here and not talk. At the end of the day, it's not about looks. It's about someone's personality and someone being there for you and somebody having your back. And if Foota wish to speak the truth, him knows me did have him back. But now, since you try to bring me down, I am not going to stand for it. And I'm speaking out. And
such a shame, but I'm leaving. Me a girl when I take why beating. So sure, me I love you no more. When did this your love turn war? You put your lips to my lips, you put your fist to my lips.
Yeah, my people, that was I-Shawna side of the story because I already go on the Foota side, you know. So, this one, I-Shawna side of the story. So, my viewers, you can voice your opinion in the comment section, you know. Yeah. Because Foota they come say, him leave I-Shawna because I-Shawna the one bag of foolishness, but I-Shawna come set it straight there. This one I-Shawna side of the story. Viewers, if you watch the video, don't subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. Now, I'm out.